All right, quick video here with what I think are some exciting changes from SGC. Their CEO, Peter Steinberg, I think that's his name, posted a video within the last hour or two with what they said were some big announcements, and I hoped that it would be a reduction in price. It's not, but I also kind of hoped that it might be that they're going to be grading star cards on the heels of PSA's announcement that they're going to start grading the 84 star cards, which I think is great. I don't have any 84 star cards, unfortunately. I should have stocked up on them because it was inevitable that PSA would start grading them again. But those prices are through the roof right now. Go look up any raw 84 Bird or 84 Jordan, and the prices have just skyrocketed in the last week or so. So PSA just announced that with Star. They also reduced their price for value cards to $30 per card. So I was hoping SGC would reduce their price point a little bit to account for the fact that they're now in completely direct competition with PSA on price, which I don't think SGC can really compete that way. But those weren't the announcements. These were smaller but very important announcements from PSA, from SGC's perspective. So the first one, I got my last SGC order back in like 40 days, which was longer than they say and longer than I had ever, I think I've done 3 with them and they've been 20 to 30 days. This one took 40. And so I was surprised that it took that long. And then I've been seeing all kinds of videos recently where they're saying like 9 days door to door, which is unbelievable. 10 days door to door, 12 days door to door. These turnaround times from SGC are amazing, and these are people who aren't even paying for that expedited return. So what SGC announced is that they are eliminating that extra price point, the increased price point for expedited return, which got them back to you in 5 business days or 10 business days, because they're basically hitting that or near that point with $30. So why would they charge you $40 or whatever they were charging you for the expedited return when they're hitting it anyway, even at $30. So I think this is great business sense from SGC. It creates trust with their community. If you're paying $40 to get it back to you in 10 days, and the people who are paying $30 are getting it back in 10 days too, then you might feel a little burned. So I think this is great recognition from SGC that they need to eliminate those. It'll be interesting to see what happens if they start seeing higher turnaround time, if they'll introduce that again. I suspect, based on the current market, that they will continue to be fast and we'll see a reduction in price for SGC. I think they'll come down to $20, maybe $25 at some point in the very near future. They did say they have more announcements coming up. I would think that price would be one of them, but maybe they're only talking about what they're going to be doing at the National. I don't think PSA has yet said what they're doing at the National. I don't know. But anyway, so the other thing that SGC is doing is they're changing the dreaded A on their label. Now, you remember I had a Mickey Mantle 62 post from Life magazine, graded A, which means authentic, on SGC, and I gave that one away last month. Well, I have a second one, which is why I gave one of them away. So I gave away one of them. I didn't know why it got authentic, and so I got a second one graded thinking I should have done my research. But I figured out after the second one why they both got authentic, and I won't be doing that anymore. Gave one of them away, kept one of them for my PC, and all it says here is A. So I get the card, I sell it to somebody. How are they going to know why it got an A other than me just saying, well, it's evidence of trimming? Now, SGC is going to put in there evidence of trimming, or the example they have, one of the examples was I think it was a T206 Cobb, evidence of trimming. Another example they had was a 1952 Mantle where somebody had added color, and I think it'll say color added. So these are really good changes, and it will actually say authentic instead of A. Big improvement, in my opinion, from SGC, which is my favorite grading company. These slabs are the best for vintage. I have some modern cards coming up that I'd like to get graded. I don't know if I'm going to do PSA or SGC. I don't love modern in SGC. So anyway, you know, I was actually thinking about doing, I was in the middle of editing a video where I rank all of the vintage Topps designs from 1952 to 1980. So 29 years of vintage designs. When this news hit and I decided I'm going to do this video first, and then that one will come out later this week, I guess. I'm also hoping for Friday's release to do a review of Whatnot, which I think might be a great way of buying and selling sports cards, and it's brand new. I just bought some, and so I should be getting those in the mail yesterday. So I should be getting those in the mail tomorrow, and we'll hope to do that video for Friday. Card show on Sunday. If you're new here, please click subscribe. I really appreciate that, and thanks for watching.